Hey, what's going on, everyone? What is going on, man? Hey, how y'all doing, man? I took a nap and my alarm went off, and I think instead of hitting snooze, I hit off, and here I am, man. Glad to have. Let me see, we got 4 people in the building, man, and 5 people and 2 thumbs up. Woo! If I wouldn't have received a Instagram DM from Felicia at Work to Live and Not Live to Work, I would probably still be knocked out. But hey, welcome to Points Blank Travel, everyone. My name is Rod. On this channel, we talk about credit. We talk about credit cards. We talk about points, miles, cash back, personal finance, how to travel around the country or around the world for little or no money out of your pocket. Glad to have you here in the live stream. Man, it's gonna take me a minute to get energized because I swear I am still literally half asleep. I received a text probably about 7:45, had my alarm set for 6:15 to get up and be ready for 7 o'clock or 7:15, whatever time I set this for. But hey, here I am. And with all that being said, let's roll, baby. I guess it won't take that long. Hey, one of the things I want to talk about, I want to jump right down into it, is building relationships with banks. I kind of wanted to let a few more people get in here. Got 3 people in the house, got 3 thumbs up. Actually, I will give it a minute. But I like to jump right into it. So for people that watch the replay, I don't want a lot of fluff in the beginning. Glad to be back doing another live stream. Can't wait to jump down in the comments. I know what happened, man. I expended so much energy today when I shot the video earlier. I had a lot of running around to do today. Had a doctor's appointment, then I went and got a haircut, hence the fresh, natural, no curl, no hat, just coming natural tonight. Had that going on. Then I had a couple things I had to go take care of, a little shopping I had to do. And I'm off every Wednesday. That's why I do the live streams on Wednesday. Next day I know I shot a video, I edited the video, I uploaded the video, and here I am. Hey, as you come into the house, make sure you do what I like to say. Ring the doorbell, hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. It really helped the live stream and help the video get pushed out and help the channel a lot. So definitely do that. Hey, I want to jump right into it. I don't want to wait too much longer. Oh, I'm trying to get my foot situated here. As I said, one of the topics tonight, and keep in mind, as I do these live streams, any topic that I have is going to just be a centralized topic that we can expand on anything else that you guys want to talk about. But what I want to talk about is building relationships with banks. And a lot of people don't understand, when you go to get credit, you know, and I was looking at it today, and that's what made me come up with this topic. I was looking at it today. With 26, it had 25, I've been saying 25 for the longest, but having 26 credit cards, I've built quite a few relationships. I didn't just stumble on these cards. Now, some of them, I do have multiple cards with multiple banks, but I had to build relationships with these banks, and I think that's what a lot of people miss. And what I wanted to do tonight is quickly, before I jump down into the comments, go over some of the relationships I have, how I built them, how I strategically built them, even going with my last card. And I'll start with my last card first with the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card. I didn't just jump in and apply for that card. And a lot of people ask, hey, Rod, do you have to have an account with them? To be honest, I don't know, because I built a relationship with them first. And I had an account, I had a couple of accounts, and then I applied for the card. I don't know if you have to go about it like that. That's just how I went about it. You may not need an account. But what I did, when I say building relationships, let me explain that first before I get into U.S. Bank. Typically, let's say I don't have any savings or checking account with this institution, when I apply for a card, I like to use that card. I don't just like to apply for it and use it once every 6 months or once every year. I use the crap out of it just to get that card, showing some activity and showing that company that I'm pretty serious about doing business with them. That's what I partially mean by building a relationship with them. I don't have a bank account with every credit card issuer that I have. Now, most I do, but not all. But going back to U.S. Bank and how I did it, initially I created a brokerage account. If you don't know what that is, it's an account where you buy stocks or electronic traded funds or ETFs or mutual funds. I have yet to make an investment with that brokerage account. As a matter of fact, another myth that I want to kill, when people hear relationships, they think you have to have thousands or hundreds of thousands of dollars with these institutions. You don't. I have $40, 40, and I started with 25. I have $40 in my brokerage account. I initially opened that account with $25, and then I went and opened a savings account with like $100. I think it's up to $349. So I have a total of $410 because I put another $15 into my brokerage account, and then I apply for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card. So that gives me a total of $410, but I've built a relationship, and it's a small relationship. It's not a big relationship, and I am going to get into some of the other larger relationships that I have with banks, but that's how I went about it with that card. So when I say building a relationship, I'm talking about getting with that company and having some type of activity with that company. You can have a savings account. I noticed I didn't say a checking account with U.S. Bank. I have a savings account, I have a brokerage or a stock account, and then I apply for the credit card. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not saying you have to have any type of bank account to get a credit card. I'm not saying that. That's just how I choose to do it some of the time. Now, going through some of my notes here, and when I do live streams, I don't like to just come off the cuff. I like to really put out solid information. We got 6 people in the house, 5 thumbs up. Make sure you ring the doorbell or hit the thumbs up as you come into the house. I'd really appreciate it. Notice I said open a checking or savings account, if not both. That's an option when you're building a relationship with the bank. Also, I like to make regular deposits, and I'm not talking about hundreds and hundreds or thousands of dollars. I'll give you an example. I get paid the 5th, the 10th, and the 20th of every month. The 5th and the 20th are smaller checks. Those are my salary checks. My 10th check is more like a commission check. I do work in sales. I work in business development. So when I get the smaller checks, like today, I transferred $15 to 3 different banks. That's it, 15. But I'm still building a relationship, and I do it consistently. I do it every 5th and every 20th, and on the 10th, I have a larger amount that go to 3 different banks. So that's what I mean when I say build these relationships. I show consistency in my deposits, and then once they see, hey, he is really with us, he's down with us, then I may already have a credit card and want to apply for more, or that's when I pounce and I'll apply for a credit card or 2. And going into that, keep in mind, I make regular deposits. I don't do it $15 this month and wait 7 months and then do another $15. I do it every single month, twice a month. And typically those $15, Ally, I have a money market account with Ally, I have a checking account with Ally, and I have a savings, and I usually alternate between the money market and the savings. It used to be a high yield savings account. I think it's 0.60 in interest now. I wouldn't call that high yield. And I also have an American Express personal savings account. Notice, Ally, I don't have a credit card with Ally at all. I don't have a credit card at all with Ally. But what I do have, my auto loan is with Ally. So I have an auto loan and I have 3 accounts building a relationship. They have a credit card because they've already pre-approved me for it, but I didn't see a reason to get it, so I didn't choose to get a credit card with them. Now, American Express, I have 8 American Express credit cards. I have the American Everyday Preferred, Amex Everyday Preferred, the Amex Blue Business Plus, Amex Blue Cash Preferred, the Platinum Card, the Gold Card, the Business Gold Card, the Marriott Card, and the Hilton Card. That's 8 cards. Somewhere in the middle of there, I decided to open a personal savings account with them. And again, I do something like $15 on the 2 paydays, and then on my 10th payday, I may do $50. Nothing astronomical. I'm just building relationships with them. And I checked today when I knew I was going to talk about this live stream, and I got something like $3,000 in that account from just doing small, minimal deposits into that account. Again, building relationships with banks is key, man. It is key, and it will help your credit. Next, I'm going to talk about Goldman Sachs. I do have a personal bank account, savings account with Goldman Sachs. Probably another $3,000 there. I don't have a credit card with Goldman Sachs. Now, they do issue the Apple Card, and if I want to apply for the Apple Card, I'm not worried about it because I have a relationship with them. Not only, I think I've had this savings account about 2.5 years now. I also have a personal loan with Goldman Sachs. I didn't even need a loan when I got it. And I'm not telling anybody to go out there and get a loan. I'm not telling you to go apply for any credit cards. I'm just telling you what I do and what I think is the importance of building relationships. And they've sent me multiple letters, multiple offers saying, hey, Rod, do you want to apply for another loan? You're already pre-approved. Why would I want 2 loans when I'm still paying back the first loan? That would be stupid on my part, but you never know. If hard times come up, I do have that option. Hey, I see we have 8 people in the house. 7 thumbs up. Please ring the doorbell as you come in. Again, I apologize, man. Running a little behind. Probably lost who knows how many viewers from that. I guess as Felicia said, from how to live to work, and not work to live. Man, I was sleeping good, man. I thought it was time to go to work tomorrow morning when I woke up and I heard my phone. Okay, moving on down. We talked about Goldman Sachs. When it comes to Discover, I have the Discover It card, and luckily, I want to say, yeah, I didn't move it. That card just happened to be sitting right here from a video I shot the other day. I haven't even put it back in my drawer. Not only do I have the Discover It card, I also have a savings account and a checking account with Discover Bank. I got the card first. Then I decided to say, man, why don't I open a bank account? Because they do have a high yield savings account with Discover. And I said, well, why not take your cash back that you earn from the Discover It card, put it into the Discover savings account, and make even more money from the interest. That was my whole reason for doing it. Some of the times when I'm building these relationships, I'm not even thinking about building relationships. I'm thinking about maximizing my money, but it turns into building relationships. Then I decided to open a checking account because it was no way to get my money. Well, it was. I had to transfer from the savings account back to my other savings account that I normally use, or my checking account I normally use. And I'm like, that takes too long. Why not just get a checking account with Discover? Hey, I said we have 10 people in the house, man, 8 likes. Make sure you hit that thumbs up as you come in. Now, moving on to some of the, I already mentioned Ally, I mentioned US Bank, and I only have a couple more of these examples. Moving on to Chase. Prior to me even getting a Chase card, I said, let's be smart here. Maybe you'll have an opportunity, because I was well over 524. Let's try something. Let's open up a Chase brokerage account, which is with JP Morgan. It's a JP Morgan brokerage account, but it's still under the Chase umbrella. I put about $3,000-$4,000 there. Then I decided to go ahead and make monthly investments, $25, $30, $40, not much. Then I opened up a Sapphire checking account. Now, to tell you how I like to build relationships and leverage money, remember that loan I talked about with Goldman Sachs? I took the loan, part of the loan from Goldman Sachs, deposited that money in the Chase. I have a large deposit in my checking account, a substantial deposit in my brokerage account, and waited probably 6 months, maybe 7 months. And I went up to a Chase branch probably 2 minutes from my house, and I asked, hey, would I happen to have any pre-approvals with you guys? And the banker, he said, Rob, by the way, you do. Hey, I noticed you're a Sapphire checking client. Appreciate it, because I went a little bit above the normal checking account. And you have a brokerage account. Yes, you're pre-approved for the Sapphire Reserve, Chase's second top card. The JP Morgan card is a top card, which I didn't qualify for that. You got to have over $10 million in assets. Chase Sapphire Reserve, Chase Sapphire Preferred, and the Slate card. I'm like, well, Slate is off the table. Now I have a choice to make. Do I want the Reserve? Do I want the Preferred? I opted for the Preferred. Now keep in mind, I'm well over 524, but I had built a relationship with Chase. I had built a relationship with the bank. So I waited about a month later. I made obviously some more deposits into my, actually not into my checking account. I only made the deposits into my brokerage account, because I invest pretty heavily each month. I haven't lately because I'm kind of chilling out. And got with the same banker, and I say, man, am I pre-approved for any more offers? He said, you know what, Rod, you are. You have a choice of the Freedom or the Freedom Unlimited. And then that Slate card came back up again. I said, hey, man, I've actually been wanting the Freedom Unlimited. Let's go for it. He typed in the information for me. They pre-approved me for, I want to say, like $18,000 credit limit, something like that. But notice how methodically I did it. I did a brokerage account. I did a checking account. Well over 524, which you're not even supposed to be able to get any cards. But I read an article where you could get a card if you're in branch, if you have an in-branch pre-approval. Well, how can I go in branch and ask for a pre-approval for a card if I don't have an account with that institution? Hence, that's why I established an account. Always spinning, man. The wheels are always spinning. I'm not saying this is going to work for everybody, but more importantly, building relationships with banks will help people be able to get credit cards. It'll help you be able to get loans because you've shown consistency with that institution. You don't have to have 5 or 6 like I do, or 7 or 8. You can have, I wouldn't say one. Whatever you do, I would have more than one financial institution, because if something go wrong, then you're stuck with that one financial institution and everything goes south. Now you got to build a new relationship and you got to start all over again. I like to have multiple relationships going. Give you an example. I was with Navy Federal for 20 years. Ran into a hiccup with them. Decided to close my accounts, and I had an account with another credit union in California. I can't even remember the name of it. Went through some hard times when I got out of the Navy and was transitioned. I retired from the Navy, and then I went into the civilian sector. Had some issues. Instead of being able to pay my car note, they were taking money out of my checking account and putting it toward the car note because I was running into all kind of problems, and I closed those accounts. And then for a while, that was the only bank account I had. So I had to start all over. So I vowed to never just have one bank account. And we have 9 people in the house, 9 thumbs up. So I really appreciate it. Last is Bank of America, man. Bank of America, and this is one of the institutions that I made probably the biggest power moves as far as building banking relationships. And after this, I'm gonna jump down into the comments. It's probably not gonna be as a long live stream as I anticipated, because I lost half my viewers because I was in there knocked out, man. Y'all, please forgive me, please forgive me. But going back to Bank of America, I have a checking account with Bank of America, and I have a savings account with Bank of America, and I have a brokerage account with the Merrill Edge, which is with Bank of America. And I am a preferred rewards client, which means you have to have at least $20,000 or more with Bank of America in assets, which could be your checking, your savings, or your brokerage account. Well, I moved money from one brokerage, which was at the time Capital One Investing, and then they became E-Trade. I didn't like E-Trade, so I moved my money, and it all worked out for the better. But I had got the Bank of America cash rewards card. I was like, okay, I like this. Well, now that I'm establishing a relationship with her, let me try for the premium rewards card. Applied for and was approved with the premium rewards card. I said, okay, this is going well. Let me apply for a business card, the business cash rewards card, under my name as a sole proprietor, but under the business of Points Blank Travel, approved for that. They have a couple other cards I really don't want anymore, but I get offers all the time. Actually, from all of these companies, I get offers all the time, with the exception of Chase. You're pre-approved. I do have other bank accounts, BBVA, and I really didn't build a solid relationship with BBVA. But all of these different banks, you can hear how I methodically, how I strategically built relationships. You hear a lot of people, when you have credit unions like Navy Federal, a lot of people, I had someone ask me, I can't remember who it was, it doesn't matter, it's not important, but I see in other live streams where people will open an account with Navy Federal, put the $5 minimum in, and then apply for a card and wonder why they got a smaller credit limit, because you haven't built a relationship with the bank. Now, you don't have to have $500,000 there, but if you show some consistency and build a relationship with the bank, you'll tend to get higher credit limits. And I can tell you right now, my Bank of America credit limits are off the chain. My Chase credit limits are off the chain. All of my credit limits with Bank of America Chase are over 5 figures. They're over $10,000. And only because I showed some consistency in my deposits. Yes, I have 5 figures in the accounts, and I'm not saying that's always the case, but I definitely don't have the amount of money invested with Chase as they have invested in me with my credit limits. Now, I hope everybody got something out of that. Please, if you have any questions about building banking relationships, or I want to hear who you're banking with, if you want to hear some strategies, I may not be able to answer, but it may be some other YouTubers in the live stream. I'm sure there's 1 or 2 in here. Not positive. I haven't even looked at the comments yet, but I want to hear your stories. Have you built relationships with banks? I want to hear what you've done. Hey, I see we got 12 people in the house. 11 thumbs up. Make sure you ring that doorbell as you come in. I'm going to jump down in these comments. I'm starting to wake up. I don't even have my grape juice, which is a staple of my live streams. I don't even have that tonight, man. I promise you, I don't think I'm taking another nap before a live stream. It's just not not a good idea. I've done it a couple times and I failed both times. So I probably won't be doing that again. Or I'm almost thinking about just going live and not even publishing that I'm going live. Just go live when I decide to. That way if I oversleep, it's not a big problem. Hey, Paulo, we got Paulo in the house, or was in the house. Hopefully Paulo's still here. He said, let's roll, baby. Yeah, we always rolling, baby. And hopefully what we're talking about tonight will help more people roll and help more people understand how building relationships. Now, keep in mind, again, you do not have to open up bank accounts to get a credit card. That's not what I'm saying. But once I get into a company, once I want to maximize the opportunities with that company, then I will look into opening up savings or checking accounts, if not both. I don't have a Capital One account, which I have cards with Capital One. I don't have a Barclays account, which I have cards with Barclays. I don't have a Citibank account, but I have cards with Citi. But you don't always have to have a bank account. Just getting one card. You get one card with, let's say, Navy Federal is a little different. Let's say you get one card with Citi, and you use the card once in 6 months, and then you want to go apply for another Citi card, unless you have an astronomical credit score, you may or may not get approved. But if you have one card with Citi, no bank accounts, and you blow that card up, you use it, you pay it in full every month, you use it, you pay it in full every month, you go apply for a second card, I can guarantee you're going to be approved with no problem, because you're showing consistency with Citi, and you've built a relationship by using their product. That's what I'm saying about building relationships here. Here we are. Next, we have Anthony Benavidez. Hey, man, hope you're doing well. Hey, I am about 95%, and if you saw the video that I uploaded earlier, what's in my wallet? Whew, that's why I'm tired now. From November 2020, man, I had a lot of energy in that video. I am doing well. The last video I did, Discover It 5% cashback bonus categories. The one before that on the US Bank card, man, the energy's back up. I'm feeling good. I jinxed myself today because I said I'm going to be lit tonight, blah, 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 blah. And here I am. I took a nap, and boy, I was lit all right, knocked out. Calvin Haslem in the house. Glad to have you, Calvin. Welcome back to Points Blank Travel and another live stream. You've been very consistent being here. Says, what's up, Rod? Hey, what's up, Calvin? Hey, do me a favor, if you have any questions, any experiences on building relationships with banks, any questions on how to build relationships, any disagreements with how I did it, whatever you may have, do me a favor, man. Post them down in the comments. This is the fun part of the live stream for me. We do have 15 people in the house. 11 thumbs up. Make sure as you come into the crib, man, you ring the doorbell, and ringing the doorbell is hitting that thumbs up button. I really appreciate it. Chase King said, what's up, Rod? You made it? Yeah, man, barely, bro. I was knocked out, man. I can't even see on this camera. I probably could see if I look right here. I wasn't going to even where it is. I always have a couple different things I may wear when I do a live stream on video. None of that happened. Jumped out of the bed when I saw Felicia's DM on IG, man. Started running around, trying to plug up lights. Yeah, I made it, man. I'm barely here, baby. But with each minute, I'm getting more and more energized, and hopefully we get a good turnout here so I can keep it going. Kelly Brown, what's up, Kelly? Glad to have you in the house. I appreciate the comments on the videos. I appreciate you subscribing to the channel, being a subscriber. Says, what's up, Rod? Hey, what's up, Kelly? Hope everything's going good for you. Happy Wednesday. There it is. The person that saved me for this live stream. Hey, Felicia, how you doing? Hey, Work to Live, Not Live to Work says, hey, Rod, I'm glad you made it. Laugh out loud. We here. Yeah, man. Thanks to you, I made it. I'm telling you, when I woke up, I said, oh, my God, am I late for work? I got all these text messages on my phone, all these alerts, all these notifications from YouTube and various platforms. And I'm like, man, am I late? Oh, my God, I got to get up. I got to wake up. So thank you so much, dear. Trent Clark, let's roll, baby. I'm back again. I see, man. I'm glad to have you back, Trent. Glad to have you for another live stream, man. It's good to see some of the same people coming back to the live streams and showing that fan base. Also, if you're new to the live stream, if you're tuning in and you haven't said anything, don't be shy, man. It's one big family here on Points Blank Travel, one community. We just like to share knowledge. We like to grow. I'm not the one with all the knowledge. Everyone in the chat typically chimes in and has some knowledge. Please Let me know where you're coming from. I am broadcasting from the Dallas-Fort Worth area down in Texas, Arlington to be exact, which is smack dab between between Dallas and Fort Worth, about 30 minutes each. But there's so many little small cities between the two, man. You think you're still in Dallas, or you think you're still in Fort Worth. So see you doing better with each show. Still rocking the same old score, 640. But just 10 minutes ago, got approved for another MasterCard. Go figure. PayPal in the house. Congratulations, Trent. Man, keep it rolling. Don't apply for too many too quick, man. But I'm glad to hear you're still sitting with the same score. And it may be because as you apply for a card, your credit score go down a little bit. And then as you get the credit limit posted to your credit, it'll go back up a little bit. That may be why you're holding steady. Once you chill out for a little while, once it's steady up for a little while, then you should see your credit score, especially as you get more cards, you'll definitely see your credit score go up. Hey, going back, I need to go back up real quick. I forgot to say something here. See, we got Nigel in the house. Nigel, I'll be right back to your comment. I need to go back up. Hey, make sure you check out Work to Live, Not Live to Work. She does have a YouTube channel. We are in the works of discussing a collaboration. We both have to figure some things out, but we are talking about doing one. She has a channel couponing and saving money, traveling, and it's really cool. I watched a couple of videos the other day, man, and I always said I would never get into dealing with coupons. It was just too time consuming. But then what am I doing with points? Cash back and miles. I'm couponing. I'm just using credit cards. And then I looked at her channel. I'm like, man, this is a great idea. I might jump into this too. This might be my next adventure. So, hey, make sure you check out her channel. I just had to give her the props. Now, going back to Nigel Schroeder in the house. He is another YouTuber on fire. Nigel and I talked about a collaboration, but we kind of stopped at the talking stage, which he's been busy. I've been busy. I totally understand. He's pumping out videos. I'm trying to catch back up from the surgery and pumping out videos and live streams. So he says, what's up, Rob? We caught you sleep on the money. Yeah, man, I saw your video. I was definitely sleep on the money. I was knocked out on the money, bro. And I'm telling you, man, and hopefully I don't have to pause and go get some grape juice, man. And grape juice keep me energized when I'm shooting videos and stuff. So this water is helping me wake up, but I'm almost ready to just pour it on me, man, and really wake up because it's ice cold. But definitely check out Nigel's YouTube channel, Nigel Schroeder. Great information. I see we have 14 people in the house, 15 thumbs up. And I promise you, this probably will be the last time I take a nap before a live stream, because I do like to take a nap. Usually I do a lot on Wednesdays. Today I shot one video, which is minimal. I usually shoot 2 or 3. I was up late last night working on some stuff. And by the time the live stream comes right before, I'm exhausted. So I gotta plan my time better. Calvin Haslem says, soaking up all the game. Rod, hey, man, appreciate you, bro. That's why I do this, man. I want you to soak up the game. But just so y'all know, I soak up game not only in my live streams from other people like Nigel or like Chase King or like Work to Live, Not Live to Work, or like Luis that just popped in, or Nino just popped. I soak up knowledge from even the viewers. And I watch probably every major and some minor credit card and personal finance YouTubers that are out there. I probably watch somewhere between 3 and 5 videos a day. If I'm not filming, if I'm not shooting, I'm watching a video. It was a beautiful day today, about 70-something degrees. I sat outside and watched a couple of videos. Not mine. I rarely watch. I take it back. I do watch my video when I first publish it, just to make sure there's no kinks in it. And I watch my video that I uploaded today on What's in My Wallet for November. After that, I jumped on other YouTubers' channels and checked out their videos. So glad you're soaking up the game, Kevin. Glad to have you in the house, man. Wesley Mesley says, hey, what's up, Rod? I'm just tuning in. May have missed it. No, you didn't miss it. I missed it. Wesley, I missed it. It was supposed to start at 7. I didn't kick it out to 8. So it's what, 8:38? You right on time, bro. You didn't miss. If you would have been on time, you really wouldn't have missed it. You being late, you really caught in, man. Came in at a good time. Okay, yeah, you did miss this part. Now I see what you're saying. Do you have a relationship with U.S. Bank also? Yes, I do, Wesley. I have a brokerage account. I've only had it about 4 months, maybe 4 to 5 months. I have a brokerage account, which is a stock account, and I have a whopping $40 in there. I haven't even made an investment yet. I haven't even bought any stocks. It's just sitting there. I also have a savings account with U.S. Bank. Man, I really went wild with this. Well, you're not gonna believe it. I have $370 in there. A total of $410 invested with a U.S. bank. Applied for the U.S. Bank Cash Plus and was approved. So yes, I do have a relationship with U.S. Bank, but that's what I've been explaining with this. Now my Chase and Bank of America relationships, as far as dollar amounts, is over 5 figures. But a lot of my other relationships are what I like to call, I guess in real life we would call them acquaintances, but they're still relationships, because even though whether it's a friend or acquaintance, I'm friends with Bank of America and Chase, if you feel what I'm saying. But with some of the other institutions, we're acquaintances, but we still have a relationship. We see each other, we say what's up, and we keep it rolling. You know what I'm saying? We chop it up for a minute. So yes, I do have a relationship with U.S. Bank. Man, these comments are starting to shoot up, man. Let me jump in here, man. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh, man, I'm slowly waking up. I'm hoping, man. I may have to go in here. I may have to take a 2-second break, go in here and give me some juice, man, because I feel it coming on. And I wanted to be hyped for this live stream. Matter of fact, I was moving around so fast. I was like, man, I can't. I was going to wear a little jacket, a sports coat, a shirt. I was like, I can't wear that. I'll pass out and then I'll burn up, man. Luis in the house. What's up, Luis? My brother. He says, hey, what's up, my brother? Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to you too, Luis. Glad to see you back in the house. Luis is a subscriber to the channel, as well as a member of the Points Blank Travel VIP Facebook group. I do have a Facebook group. I used to do a lot of videos there separate from the YouTube videos. Once YouTube started rolling, I kind of pulled back off that. I will get back to doing that, but I post stuff about credit and credit cards daily. I haven't posted today because Wednesdays my schedule is pretty packed, and I usually jump in there after I do a live stream or a video, and then I'll go in there and see what's going on out in the credit card world and post there. But hey, glad to have you in the building, Luis. Now that credit card, the VIP group on Facebook group is a private group. You do have to request to join, but once I get the notification, I've actually not approved just one person. We got Neo100 in the house. Hey, a new subscriber. Neo just subscribed to the channel yesterday. He or she, I don't know which one it is. I can't tell from the little whatever you call that thing, avatar or whatever. Join the Points Blank Travel Facebook VIP group. Glad to have you in the live stream. Glad you're here. Hope you're soaking up some of this knowledge, man. I am a little different tonight. I'm not as hyped up because, man, I'm still waking up. But I tell you what, with each moment, I'm waking up more and more. Man, my little comments keep disappearing here. Nigel said, Rod turning water to wine. No, Nigel, I'm not that powerful, man. I can tell you, I don't know if you can see in the cup here, it's straight water. It's clear. It's clear. I don't want to waste this, but it's clear, straight water, man. I'm a little thirsty here. Just trying to wake up. If you have any questions about building relationships, now is the time to ask, man. Building relationships with banks. I may be able to help you with a personal relationship. I don't know, but that's not my forte, really. Paulo says, I started a relationship with Chase Bank, so by next March, I'm under 524. Hopefully start with the flex. I have a high credit score, but you can never be too safe. Exactly. Most of these relationships, not all of them, most of my recent relationships I've started with U.S. Bank, with Chase, and with Bank of America. I had a over 700 credit score. Some of my earlier relationships, Capital One and some of the other cards I have, I didn't have a 700 credit score, but even though I had a high credit score, I still wanted to, like Paulo was doing, he's already started a relationship with Chase, and now when he gets under 524, he can go with that Freedom Flex card and then just maximize up to 5 cards in a 24-month period, all the cards that he wants with Chase, as long as he's under 524. In case you don't know what 524 means, that is being approved for 5 cards in a 24-month period. So, hey, great plan, Paulo. Man, every time you come on here, you seem like you have a better and better plan. Neo says, hey, great question, man. I didn't even mention them, in my notes. The more we probably talk, you can say, I had a lady today, I was at Kroger, and I'm just going to be real. I bought some wine, but I split my transactions up. I drive the people in the self-checkout crazy. I had 2 bottles of wine. Not that I was going to drink 2 today, but I just wanted to buy 2. I like to buy it so I can already have it. Anyway, I bought it, and she had to swipe that little thing that says you're over 21. She walked away. paid for it. I did it. And she said, well, did it mess up? So I said, no, I'm doing 2 transactions. She said, wow, you are you doing multiple transactions? And I said, yes, ma'am, I am. She said, you must be with Chase. I said, yeah. And Bank of America. And she said, oh, Bank of America too. And then she started talking about other credit unions. What do you think of this? What do you think of that? Keep in mind, I have a haircut appointment in the next 30 minutes, and I got to drive 15 minutes across town. And I said, yeah, I mean, they're pretty cool. I said, I'm not too big on credit unions, but I do have a bank account with Neighborhood Credit Union. She said, wow, Neighborhood, who else do you have a bank with? I named all stuff. She said, well, man, dude, you have all these different bank accounts. You must have a lot of money. I said, no, not really, but I tell you what, I believe in building relationships. Tune into my YouTube channel tonight at 7 p.m. She may have came, I don't know, and I was asleep. I never will know. I'll go back to Kroger. Tune in and you can see. But to get back to Neo's question, man, and I swear, when I go outside, there's always a story. If I go out and go somewhere, it's always something going to happen. What do you think of Fidelity? Actually, Neo, I built a relationship with Fidelity. And yes, I have a credit card with Fidelity. The Fidelity Rewards card, the Visa card. I started with my 401k with Fidelity. Then I opened up a cash management account with Fidelity, which is kind of like a market money account. A money market account. Then I opened up a brokerage account with Fidelity. And then I applied for the credit card before the brokerage account was approved, like $10,000 at first, and then it went up to $12,500. I haven't asked for a credit limit increase. I usually don't. I think Fidelity is one of the best companies out there. I also like Vanguard, but Fidelity is a great company to build a relationship with. So there you have it. Hopefully that answered your question. Sean Doe says, so hard to get anything with US Bank. Not really, man, not really. Now the number key to the recipe when you get to credit cards, not the relationships, to get to credit cards, one of the key recipes is a decent, not a great credit score, a decent credit score. I would say over 680, could be a little lower than that, but I would definitely say 680. And then start showing them that you're interested by opening up accounts and making small deposits. It doesn't have to be anything astronomical. I don't even have $500 invested with US Bank right now. I have one of the credit cards I want. I'll keep consistently putting $15 in there, $20, $30, whatever I choose. When I'm ready to go, if I decide to go for another US Bank card, I probably won't have a problem. So it's how you do it, man. It's how you do it, Sean. Luis says that US Bank offer pre-approvals. I haven't been with them long enough to know, Luis. So maybe somebody else in the live stream may know, but I haven't been with them long enough to know if US Bank offers pre-approvals. I haven't been offered a pre-approval. Their website, their online, their app on their phone is kind of tricky. It's a little difficult to navigate. It's not as clear and wide open as your Chase pre-approvals or your American Express pre-approvals, You'll see it, but I'm sure as I bank with them and I stay with them longer, I'll be able to see it. Hey, we got 18 people in the house. 16 thumbs up. That means 16 people rang the doorbell as they came in. Make sure you ring that doorbell as you come in to the house. Let me know you're here. Let me know you're appreciating the video. Really help it get pushed out on YouTube. Paulo says, oh man, I knew somebody was gonna get in this. I'm gonna tell you, it's 2 things I don't talk about, Paulo. It's 2 things that Rob will not openly discuss. One of them is religion, the other one is politics. I will read your comment, but I won't get into it. Who you voted for, Rob? Laugh out now. I know you won't answer. Man, see, you read my mind. I don't even read these comments before I just start talking. But this is crazy. Okay, now back to credit talk. Exactly. I'm here for credit and anything else that y'all want to talk about except politics and religion. You having me thinking of starting a relationship with US Bank. I would look at, US Bank is a pretty good bank. It's cool with starting a relationship with them. I think before I go directly, and I probably, if I'm not mistaken, you already have relationships with these 2 institutions. Correct me if I'm wrong. I like my relationship with American Express and my relationship with Chase. And I like all of my relationships, and then I would probably move to a US Bank. But if you already have those, US Bank is great. Their Altitude Reserve card, they have the US Altitude Go card that's new. I don't know, I did a video on it. It got a lot of views. I did it right when it came out. I love the Cash Plus card. I'm burning it up. It's in my wallet, man, and I'm using it like crazy. 19 people in the house right now. We're up to 21. That's why I don't want to ad lib too long, but Again, Paulo, man, I would look at, if you have Chase and you have American Express, yeah, U.S. Bank is definitely not a bad way to go. Sean Doe says, yeah, I like that little profile pic, man. Pretty clean there. Banking relationships definitely help better your chances with products. Yes, it does. You know, if you show a company that you're down for them, just like your homies or your homegirls, if you show somebody you're down for them, they're more apt to do things for you. Same with banks, man. If you show them that you're down with them and you're depositing money, now you don't want to deposit 100 and withdraw 80 and then leave it with 20. You can do that, but then you have to redeposit and keep the relationship going. Keep it going, man. I have several accounts that I don't even have $1,000 in, and I have credit cards with these companies, and I like to brag on less than 1,000 more so than how much I actually have with bigger banks, because people need to know you don't need a lot of money. You just have to be consistent. If you do $10 every payday, that's cool, man, as long as you're putting something in there. Calvin says, hey, Rod, the last 3 months I got Discover It's secured. Congratulations. Capital One secured. Merrick unsecured. Navy secured loan. Kickoff. I'm not familiar with that. Meej Weller, Chime, Credit Builder, Self and Self Builder. Should I add? No, I wouldn't add no more, man. You have enough building stuff right there, Calvin. I mean, you look at it, Discover It's secured, Capital One secured, you have Merrick unsecured, Navy Federal secured, so I'm gonna keep it back at 3. Kickoff, which is Credit Builder. The next one I can't pronounce, Chime Credit Builder. You have way more than enough. Let some of that credit building and secured stuff get some traction, let it build up, and then start making your moves on the unsecured credit cards or unsecured loans. You have more than, I wouldn't add any more. I would just chill for, man, I'd probably chill for another 4 to 6 months with just that, and then make my move into the unsecured world and see how that work out for you. But man, good job. Congratulations, Calvin. You've been putting in a lot of work, and for 3 months, I do it sort of kind of like that. I'll apply for 3 or 4 cards in a 2-month period, and I'll go 6 or 7 months, and I want to apply for anything. Neo says, I'm glad to be a member. I am a guy. Okay, now we know. Hey, okay, Neo, I got you, man. Now I don't have to worry about that. And I thought that little your profile pic, the avatar, looked like a guy. Just I can't go by that. That's why I like to, if I can't figure it out from the screen name, then I'll usually ask, hey, man, glad to have you as a member. I really appreciate it. Glad to have you as a subscriber to the channel as well. Luis Padron says, yes, Luis, it is. The VIP group is the same group that you're a part of. I'm sorry, Luis is a member of the VIP group as well. And I tell you, man, between the subscribers, the people that follow the Points Blank Travel page, the people that are in the VIP group, it's getting harder and harder to keep up with this. Yes, it is, Luis. That is the only group I have. It's just the Points Blank Travel Facebook group. I call it the VIP group. I kind of titled it that. But yes, that's the one you're a part of, and I'm glad to have you as a member as well, Luis. So yes, man, I'm sorry I sent you on a wild goose chase, man. I apologize. Neo says, thanks. I really appreciate you, Neo. Thank you. Thank you for being a part of the Points Blank Travel. Kelly says, do you have to be military or ex-military to have an account with Navy Federal Credit Union? Just curious, because that's what I was told. No, you do not, Kelly. I joined Navy Federal when I was in the military. I know several people that are members of Navy Federal. They have never been in the military. They haven't even been to a military base. And I'm actually working. I've already drafted the content. I just need to shoot the videos. I am doing. I say this every live stream. I just can't get to the video because I do other videos in between time. If you're an ex-military member, a current active military member, a reservist, retired, a veteran, if you're in the delayed entry program and then you sign the papers to go to the military, those are ways you can join Navy Federal. Now getting to some of the those are the traditional ways. Excuse me. If you're work for the Department of Defense, if you're a contractor, if you're a relative of anybody that's been affiliated with the military, grandparents, parents, brother, sister, stepbrother, stepsister, they may ask you to prove it somehow. If you have a family member that's affiliated with the military, and I know several people that are like that, then you can join Navy Federal, but they will probably ask you to prove it. Now, if you live in a house with your stepsister and she's in the Navy, the Army, the Air Force, Marines, when I first joined Navy Federal, it was only open to the Navy and the Marines. Then they expanded it to all branches, the Coast Guard, the Army, the Air Force. So if you know anybody in your family that is a member of Navy Federal, then they probably can get you a membership. Hopefully that answers your question. Kelly, if not, please throw it down in the comments. I'll be more than happy to expand on that. Sean Doe said that they only allow people in certain states to open deposit accounts. I tried already, not in their service area. Now, Sean, are you talking about U.S. Bank? I don't know. I mean, maybe they do, but I live in Texas. I didn't see anything about a certain state. I just went online and opened up a brokerage account, and I have heard you have to open an account in a branch for checking and savings, but with the brokerage account, if you open it, you can open it online. Once I open that online, now I have a relationship with U.S. Bank. Then I could open a checking or a savings account online as well without having to go into a branch. Maybe I did a backdoor move without even knowing I was doing a backdoor move. I don't know, but I opened up the brokerage account. I'll do some more research on that, Sean, and we'll definitely hit you up either on the next live stream, or I may even just reach out to you. Hit me up at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. I'll look into that. Luis Padron says, hey man, so my 61 days with my Amex Blue Cash Everyday card is coming up. Should I request an increase since it's only a soft inquiry, or would it hurt me because I just opened up the Navy Federal card? I mean, Luis, one thing with me, and I think me and you kind of discussed this, I'm not big on credit limit. I don't request credit limit increases. Now, there are a couple cards I should, but I think 61 days is too soon. If I loan you $100, or no, let me be more realistic in credit card. Well, if I loan you $1,000, and in 61 days you come back and say, hey, Rod, can I borrow another $3,000-$4,000? No, man. What you got going on? What are you doing? Why, and it's different with credit cards. I'm just using an example, trying to put some life into it. But with that, I would wait 4 to 6 months before I even ask for a credit limit increase. Probably closer to the 6 months. It just, to me, with creditors, it make it look desperate. It may throw a red flag up there, and then you just got the Navy Federal card. I mean, you could open up other cards, but I wouldn't do a credit limit increase with Amex just yet. Amex is tricky. They're very finicky. I mean, too much activity with them too quick. You'll go from one card trying to get 2 to 0 cards. Just read some articles. You're in the group, the Facebook group. Check out some of the articles that I put out. I would take my time, slow and easy. Slow and steady with Amex is the way to go. Wesley, the U.S. Bank Clash Bus is a must-have. Yes, it is, man. I'm loving it. I've only had it, a little over a week, and I'm loving it. It's in the wallet. If you check out my What's in My Wallet video that I uploaded to YouTube today, you'll see it's in the starting lineup. I'm rolling with a 9-card lineup this month. I usually roll with 8 cards. This month, I'm rolling with a 9-card lineup, and the U.S. Bank wasn't the 9th card. It would have actually been in the top 2, that and the Freedom Flex card, because I'm trying to hit the sign-up bonuses on both. I had to spend $500 with the Freedom Flex card to get $200 cash back. And I have to spend $200 with the U.S. Bank Cash Plus card to get $200 cash back. So those would be pretty easy to hit. But yes, Wesley, you're absolutely right. Johnny E says, what's up, PBT, a.k.a. Rod? Yeah, I am both, baby. Points Blank Travel and the one and only ROD. Rod is in the house. Is it hard to get the credit cards you want if your credit history is only 3 years? No, man, 3 years credit history is actually pretty decent. I know people, a few people with 3 years of credit. I'm not telling you to do this, Johnny. I'm not telling you to go do this. But I know people with 3 years of credit history that have 19 cards. Matter of fact, I really started my power moves with credit in 2017. Now, I had more than 3 year history, obviously, but I had went years with just a couple credit cards and relying on old stuff. I accumulated from 2016, maybe 17, my entire credit card arsenal minus 2 or 3 cards, with 3 years of solid credit history. So hopefully that answers your question. And if you don't mind, what's your credit history? People never really talk about history. I guess I just answered your question. I didn't even read the comment. My oldest credit card is like 20 years old. My youngest credit card is like a week old, which is the U.S. Bank Cash Plus. I do talk about it quite a bit. Let me see before I get into this part. 18 people in the house, 19 people ring the doorbell. We got a good ratio going. I talk about it quite a bit. Before I started Points Blank Travel, way before I started, I was a 547 credit score. I checked today and I'm ranging somewhere between a 793 and an 804 right now. The myth about having a lot of credit cards and would drop your score is actually that a myth, but you have to be strategical about it. You can't go apply for a gazillion cards and get turned down for half of them and expect to keep a high credit score. It's not going to happen. I have ran into some bumps. I've misused credit. I've overutilized credit. I've been in credit trouble. I never filed for bankruptcy or anything like that, where it seemed like it was going to take forever before I could pay off a credit card. I do have videos out there, Johnny, with different strategies, but to put it all in a small time frame, a small bit here, I believe in paying my credit cards off as the transaction post, not as a statement post. Sometimes I can't help it. When I had my surgery, I had to pay a couple $100. I put that on a credit card. I didn't pay that in full. Obviously, it was a couple $100. But I pay my credit cards as the transaction post. So if I go to 7-Eleven today and get some gas for $25, as soon as it posts in 2 days, I'm paying that off. So that's kind of how I keep my credit score up there. So hopefully that answered your question, man. And if you want to know more about my credit history, please feel free to hit me at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com or check out some of the videos that I have on the Points Blank Travel YouTube channel. Alton McLeod says, hey, Rod, Alton is in the building. Glad to have you in the house, Alton. Man, I haven't seen you comment on a video lately. I was making sure you were still around, but now I see you in the live stream. I'm all right, man. We chilling, baby. 52 minutes into this live stream, 21 people in the house, 20 people rang the doorbell. Somebody's slipping on the banana peel, but I'm cool, man. I take 20 thumbs up all day long. Hope everything's been well. Alton, glad to have you in the building, baby. Sean Doe says, yes, U.S. Bank. I can't open online. That might be a backdoor way. I'm going to check it out now. Yeah, I would look into that brokerage account. Even if, man, I hate giving out investment advice. I'm not a fan of that. Even if you don't invest in the stock market, like I said, I have $40 in my brokerage account. I'm going to put more in there. I have several brokerage accounts that I am heavily invested. I just haven't done anything with the U.S. Bank. And then try to save as a checking account. That may work, or you may want to call them. I mean, I didn't call anybody. I just did it that way and it worked. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know I was doing a bank. I just wanted a bank account with them, and I thought I have a lot of savings accounts, a lot of checking accounts, so why not just jump in there and just open up a brokerage account? To me, you can't have too many of those. Alton says, hey, Rod, Alton is in the building. Let's roll, baby. Yeah, we always rolling. Alton, man, again, glad to have you here. Wow, Nigel, and that's another example. And I think Nigel, if I'm not mistaken, Nigel, you're up to what, 19, 20 cards? Nigel says, I only have 1 year average credit, 3 years being the oldest. So that answers the question that Johnny, and let me go up here and put this back up here real quick. That answered the question that Johnny had earlier about only 3 years credit. Nigel only has an average of 1 year credit, and 3 years is the oldest. I don't remember what my average is. I want to say my average is probably, it's over 10 years, I want to say. But, I mean, I have installment loans with jewelry accounts. Actually, those are revolving. I have an installment loan with Goldman Sachs, auto loans. I paid off several vehicles. So definitely having a good mix of credit is something that's there. But, hey, man, credit is a lot of time, believe it or not, with me, I didn't get strategic until the last few years. Excuse me, man, these comments are doing some crazy stuff here. I didn't get strategic until the last couple of years. A lot of my strategy just kind of fell into place. You need a car, so I had an auto loan. Some things may happen in life, so you go get a personal loan. You go get a credit card because you want to have a car for emergencies. I kind of fell into some of it, and once I got strategic, when I make moves now, I make power moves. When I make moves with credit cards, I don't need a credit card right now. I want credit cards. There's a difference. I don't need a credit card. I want credit cards. I don't need a personal loan. When I got that personal loan with Goldman Sachs, I didn't need that. I wanted it to diversify my credit mix. I'm not recommending anybody go do this. It's just what I did. I make power moves. When I open a brokerage account or I open a savings account, I don't need any more brokerage accounts. I got 4 or 5, I can't even name them all. I don't need any more bank accounts. I do that because I'm about to make a power move with something else. It's a precursor to something else that I'm probably about to do. I'm not saying you go do that. That's just what I do. And this is something that won't happen overnight, man. Everybody keep that in mind. It's not something that you're going to do right away. This took years. I shaved earlier today before I shot the video earlier. Man, I had gray everywhere. I mean, I'm not a spring chicken, dude. I'm not 21. I'm not 25. I'm not 31. I'm not going to tell you my age. I'm not even 41. But this took time, man. This all took time and a lot of reading, a lot of paying attention. I watched a lot of videos. I watched a lot of YouTubers. I read countless blogs, man. This took time. I read a bunch of books. I have notes at the butt of my iPhone. It took time. So definitely not something that's overnight. Credit is a marathon. It is not a sprint. Anthony B. the video says, opening brokerage accounts are tough for me since I work in for an investment bank. Would love to, but lots of regulation rule in order for me to do so. Gotcha. Yeah, Anthony, don't mess up your job, bro. If I worked at a investment bank, I would only invest with that one bank. I wouldn't try to open up anymore. There's other ways around it, man. You can have one bank. You don't have to have different 700 relationships like I do. I choose to do that because it's kind of fun. It almost was like a hobby to me at first, years ago. But as long as you have a good relationship and doing it the right way, then you can move into applying for the credit cards without having a bunch of different relationships. So I'm glad you brought that up. Louise says, opening new credit cards makes me happy. Laugh out loud. I feel like Christmas every time the new card. You know what? I hear a lot of people say that. I haven't, I didn't check my mail today. I didn't check it yesterday. Only time I check my mail consistently if I know I have a new credit card coming to mail. I'm out there every day, man, like Christmas, like I'm waiting on a gift or something, and it is a gift. And I would say when you open up new credit cards, you have to be careful. Don't open up too many. Don't overextend yourself. But you're absolutely right, man. Open up a new credit card. It can make you happy, and it is like Christmas every time you get a new card. As long, you just have to make sure you're disciplined, have to make sure you have a good plan. Don't go crazy. Don't just open up a bunch of cards and don't have a plan. Next thing you know, you're in financial debt at the butt. Definitely don't do that. So you have to be smart about it. All right, man. Comments have seemed to run out. We've been going almost an hour strong. Oh boy, I've come to one conclusion. I won't be taking any more naps prior to the live stream. I hate being late for anything. And again, I apologize, man. I was about an hour late. For anybody that was waiting, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for waiting. That will not be a habit or anything like that, man. And I'm not even sure. I guess I'll see it if I watch the replay. A lot of live streams, I don't even watch the replay. I just shoot and go. I'm sure I'm looking half asleep now. But one of the things I wanted to say at the beginning of this, for all the people that are subscribed to the channel, I really appreciate it. For all the people that haven't subscribed yet, who just come in and you're still wondering whether you're going to subscribe, I know how it is. It took me a while before. Even some of my favorite YouTubers right now, I'm not subscribed to their channels. I didn't know that a Google account was just like a YouTube account. And I used to try to like a video or subscribe and it said log in. I'm like, man, I'm not doing all that. I'm just watching the videos. So definitely appreciate the people that have taken the time to subscribe, the people that comment on the videos. If you notice, I was going live stream happy for a little while and kind of scale back on the videos. I am going to be putting out more and more videos. I still have a lot of content that I haven't even shot yet. Maurice Morris in the house. What's up, PB and everyone else? What's up, Maurice? Glad to have you in that building, my man. Glad to have you here. Hope all is well with you. We got Doc in the house. Happy November, everybody. Hey, what's up, Doc? Doc is another one of my favorite subscribers, man. He always commenting on the videos. He's been down since almost day one, way before I even thought about doing live streams. Hey, Doc, I did a What's in My Wallet video today, man. Published it earlier today. Definitely go check it out. I'm running a pretty interesting lineup this month, I must say so myself. Oh, man. Kelly, I'm glad you brought it up. See, I'm telling you, I have accounts that I'm not even thinking about. What do you think? What do you know about Charles Schwab Investor Checking Account? I tell you what I know about it. Charles Schwab Investor Checking is one of the best accounts out there. And Kelly, I actually have a Charles Schwab Investor Checking account. When you open that account, you also get a brokerage account. They come in tandem. They've stopped where Charles Schwab, they don't do a hard pull on your credit. When I opened mine about 7-8 months ago, they did a hard pull on your credit. I wasn't too worried about it. I did my little $15, $20 investments in there. And the reason I wanted it is because their debit card is one of the best debit cards for travel, because they reimburse you for every ATM fee regardless of where you go, internationally or domestically. They reimburse you for every ATM fee, and there is no limit. So I was very interested in that. I watched a couple of videos on it, watched a few YouTubers, and said I had to have it. I would definitely recommend that card, that account. Again, you don't have to have thousands. I think my balance, as we speak right now, in this one, I like to call one of my travel accounts. If I have $600 in my Charles Schwab checking account right now, I'd be shocked. I want to say somewhere between $500 and $600. You don't have to have astronomical amounts of money in these accounts, but that is definitely a great, great card to have. Maurice says, laugh out loud. I was on time, PB. I fell asleep waiting on you. Oh, man. So the sleeping making other people go to sleep, man. My bad, bro. Oh, man, I'm sorry about that. You was up. So you said you was here at 7, but you fell asleep waiting on me to come on at 8. Oh, man, Maurice, I am so sorry, man. I am so sorry, bro. Hey, glad you made it, man. Oh, boy. That's funny, but I'm feeling bad, man. At least you got some rest, though. Hey, but I just signed up with Navy Federal. Congratulations, man. Navy Federal is a great institution. A great institution. I do have a lineup of videos coming out on their cash rewards, more rewards, and their flagship rewards, and any other card that they may have that I come up with. Kelly Brown says, thanks. I'm going to open a Charles Schwab checking account. Keep in mind, man, when I go over these, do these live streams or these videos, I'm not endorsed by anyone. I'm not being paid by anyone. I'm just putting out the information and my experiences with it. If I say I have it, that don't mean you have to get it. I'm not saying this because of Kelly, just something I want to put out to everybody. But I think Charles Schwab is a great checking account to have, especially when travel will get back to normal. So, man, let me know how that go, Kelly. I'm pretty curious to see how that go. All right, man. Now, if you have any more comments, man, now is the time to ask or post, because I will be cutting this live stream shortly, and I can guarantee you I will be doing another live stream before next Wednesday. I can guarantee you. I'm not sure. It could be Friday. It could be Sunday. It could be both. I'm not saying that to try to surprise people. I'm just not sure yet. Definitely one next Wednesday. Friday, I'm not in risk of taking a nap because I work Friday. Sunday, I'm at risk of taking a nap because I'm off Sunday, obviously. But I want to come out, and I want a couple different topics. If you have any ideas for topics, as we're in the live streams, man, please post them in the comments. I'll definitely consider it if it's something that I think everybody can benefit. I don't have to benefit from it, but if I think everybody else can benefit from it, it's something I would definitely look at. Or shoot me an email at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. If you have an idea for a live stream topic, or even a video for that matter, it's easier probably doing a live stream. I feel like we actually reach more people in a video because more people view the videos, but I have more interaction to answer the question right on the spot in the live stream. So, excuse me, definitely, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Doc says, do you think banks are easing up on approvals yet? I don't know, Doc. I don't know. I've been even hesitant. I looked at the Chase Business Inc. cash the other night. Was that close to pulling the trigger. I didn't feel comfortable that Chase had actually eased up, so I pulled back and I didn't apply for it. I think I saw a video today. Brian Jung did a video today. You may want to check it out. It was some consumer reports of how banks they really scaled back on their approvals. And it was pretty interesting. If you don't like numbers, you may not like the video, but I'm not too sure they're easing up just yet. I think, again, really what I think will help, it's two things that'll help right now if you want to apply for a credit card. If you don't have these two things, I wouldn't be in a hurry to do it. A good credit score, good being 680 or above. Not said I wouldn't apply if I wasn't a 680, but I wouldn't be running out making all type of approvals or applications. I wouldn't be doing that. In a relationship. Like everybody I've applied with lately, U.S. Bank, I built a relationship. The 4 cars that I applied for in April, May during the current situation, I had relationships with Barclays, with Bank of America, and with Citi. I had relationships prior to the current situation. That's why I wanted to talk about relationships. So I really don't know, other than the reason I'm not too quick to go on the chase business bandwagon, because I know they scale back on sole proprietors and are looking more. So many small businesses are going under. Really made it tough. But from a personal aspect, I really haven't thought about whether they're easing up or not, because I know I've built relationships with everybody I'm interested in getting a car with, and that's why I wanted to do this live stream. So hopefully that answered your questions. I would say right now, if it's cards, if you haven't done so, build relationships with these banks. If you have done so, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Luis, I'm not gonna get into that. That's some more of that political stuff. I don't know when I'm going to be doing a live stream, but it will be another one before Friday. Again, man, I don't get into politics. I know what you mean, Louise. I know what you mean, but I'm not going to even give that any play whatsoever. Louise said, I also set the reminder for 17. I thought I was tripping when I didn't see you. Glad you made it, though. Yeah, man. And another thing, too, not making excuses. You'll hear me say I'm 90-95% back. One of the downsides and one of the things that I'm doing, which is after this surgery, is I still find myself a little tired. I do find myself overexerting myself a lot easier than I did in the past. So I have to keep that in mind, because I feel 100%, but I have to keep in mind that I still get tired and I'm still recovering. So no, you wasn't tripping, bro. It was me, man. I was just late. Alton says, what kind of chase relationships should people build with them? And what car should they apply for if your credit score is above 700? I did it a little backwards, Alton. I started with the Chase Sapphire Preferred, then I worked my way down to the Freedom Unlimited, then the Freedom Flex. I would start with right now, without a doubt, I would start with the Freedom Flex card. Probably the card of 2020. It's the card of. I'm gonna actually do a video, and I'm gonna put 3 to 5 cards in the lineup, and of cards that I personally have, and what I think is the top card for 2020. And it's gonna be a tight race, because I've used several cards this year. But I would start with the Chase Freedom Flex. Then a lot of people after that, if you're over 700, I wouldn't jump over and get the Freedom Unlimited. Make sure you're under 524 though. I would then get the Chase Sapphire Preferred over the Reserve, because you can always upgrade the Reserve. Then I would probably fall back to the Freedom Unlimited. That's just the route I would take. If you want, you can go Freedom Flex, Freedom Unlimited, Sapphire Preferred. But those are my recommendations for that. Next, man, I have a legend in the house. A legend. One of the people, in my opinion, without a shadow of a doubt, it's not my opinion, it's the truth, it's a fact, that helped me gain more confidence with YouTube, made me want to put out more videos. Definitely one of the biggest inspirations for me doing live streams is Cakeology, the master of business credit. Definitely, he's a YouTuber. Honored to have him in the house. He does live streams on Tuesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern. He does webinars on Wednesdays. I'm not sure if he did one tonight. I didn't see a notification or anything, and it's kind of hard because I'm doing live streams on Wednesday. I might even skip one of my own live streams to go check out his webinar. This dude here is so knowledgeable when it comes to business credit. When I actually decide to launch PBT, or Points Blank Travel, into the LLC, I'm going through Cakeology. I already told him that. It's just having surgeries and all this other stuff threw me off. I want to get some other stuff going first, but he says, what's up, baby? We still undefeated, baby, man. And that's one of, you hear me say, let's roll, baby. Cakeology is one of his slogans, one of his staples, undefeated. He won't be defeated, man. And such an honor to see him jump in the building. Man, actually, when I first started YouTube, I was on Cake. I call him Cake, man. Cakeology was doing live streams every day, and right now I don't see how he did it. Every day, I think he went 35, 36 days straight of doing a live stream. And I was like, hey, man, you got to have me on the live stream. And we made it happen. He invited me to the live stream. Other than my trip to New York in the recent year, that was the most fun I had. Other than my trip to New York, man, I had a blast. I think we went 1 hour and 55 minutes in that live stream. We went strong. We went hard. It I think I put it in a playlist on my channel, but I know it's on K-College's channel. Definitely check it out, man. I had so much fun with this dude. And this dude, I'm actually, when all this stuff opened up, I'm looking at taking a trip, and I want to go visit Cake, because this dude was a blast to be with virtually. A blast to be with thousands of miles apart. I can only imagine what it's going to be like if I'm really hanging out with him, man. Glad to have you in the building, brother. Appreciate it, man. Ultimate Cloud says, but that CSP is a beast, and what's up, K-College? See, hey, first and foremost, I'm going to address the second part last, and then the first part, no. The second part first and the first part last. That's what I mean, man. I'm mixing up myself. I'm still waking up. Y'all forgive me. Hey, Alton is even saying what's up to K-College. This man is known, man. I'm telling you, check out his channel. You would not be disappointed. CSP, you're going to see acronyms on the channel. You're going to see acronyms on any live stream you go to. CSP is a Chase Sapphire Preferred, in case you didn't know. It is a beast, but it's not a beast like it used to be. Man, right now, the Freedom Flex is the beast. The Chase Sapphire Preferred is really like a puppy. You know, if I had a pit bull, I would call the CSP a pit bull puppy. I would even put it in a fight right now with a pit bull. But I think Chase is going to make some moves to make the car. Right now, when you have one of your, now, okay, let's think. If you have anything called Preferred, and it's really Preferred, Chase Sapphire Preferred, it's supposed to be, and you pay $95 for this card every year, it's supposed to have more benefits than a card that's free, which is the Freedom Flex. Right now, the Freedom Flex is killing the game. That's the beast. The Sapphire Preferred Altar, I'm not downplaying what you said, but the Sapphire Preferred right now is a puppy. The Freedom Flex is the beast in the group right now, without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, that's just Cake hollering at Ultimate Cloud said, what's up, peace and love. That's another staple from Cake College. Hey, man, 15 people in the house. 23 thumbs up. That means 23 people rang the doorbell and they went somewhere else. They left my crib, man. They came and ate a little food, got a little ribs, got some steak, and bounced on it, brother. They left the barbecue early. But hey, man, I'm just glad to have 15 people in the house still rolling. 23 thumbs up. We've been rolling for an hour and 13 minutes. Again, I will be doing another live stream before next Wednesday. And I will be on time this time, promise. Probably, I'm going to shoot for Friday, or definitely Friday or Sunday, if not both. If not shoot for, I'm doing one or the other. Just check your notifications. I may not even put a notification. I may just pop up live. That way I'm not tied to a particular time or anything like that, because I'm starting to notice that we'll stress you out a little bit. If you have any questions, now is the time. Also, stay tuned for some more videos, man. I got some interesting topics. If you have ideas for topics, man, email me, pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. Don't forget the S, pointsblanktravel@gmail.com. If you have any ideas for videos or live streams, I'd love to hear about it. I do videos from subscribers' requests or viewers' requests, so I'd love to hear about it. See, we're fluctuating between 14 and 15 people still in the house. I really don't want to end this live stream, man. But if I don't have any comments, and I've already talked about what I want to talk about, which was building a relationship with banks, hey, just make sure, man. And one of the things I would recommend, too, is Cakeology actually talks about building business relationships. And that's something I really can't expand on, because business credit is not my forte. Personal credit is, but that's just another resource you have to go check him out and learn how to build business relationships. You know, it's a little more intricate than building personal relationships with banks, but it's still the same philosophy. It's the same thing. Get a little water here. I'm feeling a little, lips feeling a little dry. So I would definitely check that out. Neo100 says FICO 10. Neo, is that a question, or are you asking about FICO 10? You know, I'll be honest with y'all, man. I don't get into the, and you should, I guess. I don't get into the FICO 8s, the FICO 9s, the FICO 10s, the Advantage. I just know 2 or 3 things. And I do have a 4 or 5 part series on how to increase your credit score. It's in the playlist on my YouTube channel. You pay your bills on time. You keep your credit utilization low. You have a good mix of credit. Pay your bills on time. And on time don't mean max it out, pay at the due date, and max it out again and pay the due date. you're going to jack yourself up. Pay them on time. Pay them early. I actually pay my credit cards and pay my bills at least 2 weeks early. On my credit cards, I pay them the day after the statement closing date. I pay it the day after. The day after. I don't wait. I pay it the day after. You pay your bills on time. You keep your credit utilization low. Your credit utilization is how much you owe divided by how much your credit limit is will give you a credit utilization. Easy math. You owe $100. You have a $1,000 credit limit. 10% utilized. You have a $1,000 credit limit. You're using $800. You're at 80% utilization. Not good at all when they report it to the credit bureaus. I have a good mix of credit. I have revolving credit, installment credits, automobile credit, and it's a couple other factors that you have in there. History, average age of accounts. I don't cancel credit cards. I don't close credit cards. Me doing that, and my credit score right now, like I said, between 793 and 804. I don't keep up with the FICO 10s, the 28s, the whatever. I don't know what FICO they're on. And Neil, I'm being honest with you. I don't know. I saw something the other day. I just happened to see it. It said Vantage 8 or something like that. And I'm like, okay. All I know is all my credit scores right now over 750. I want to say, I'm sorry, over 790. So definitely, I just don't get caught up into that. Neil, I kind of figured that out. You're asking about the different FICOs. I'm not up on that. I guess I should. Just in case someone asks, but man, if you do what I just told you, if you pay your stuff on time, keep your credit utilization low, have a good mix of credit, and let your accounts build age and not be canceling and open credit cards and opening and canceling, credit score is going to shoot up. It really don't matter if they decide to use FICO 2038. I don't care which one they use, really, because I know I should be all gravy, baby. Dion says, Rob, when applying for getting approved for a lot of credit cards, what's one of the best ways to try and keep your average credit age at a good range? Well, man, Dion, that's a great question, because every time you apply for a new card, obviously it's going to mess with your average age. So I'm going to try to do, how can the best way I can do this? If I have a credit card that's 3 years old, and then I apply for 2 cards that's 1 month old, you have to look at 1 month, and then 36, so it's 38 months. Then you divide that 38 by 3, and that's going to give you your average age of accounts. Probably use it easy number 3, 12, 36. So instead of 3 years, that's going to take your average age of accounts down to 12 months and some change. So hopefully I didn't do that math too fast. It won't really kill you. I don't really get caught up too much in my average age of accounts, Dion, only because I know I have cars that are 10, 20 years old. When I go on my 4 in a month, actually I take that back. When I did 4 in one month, I didn't do 4 personal cards in 1 month. I typically may do 2. I just did the US Bank Cash Plus and the Freedom Flex. I did those 2 in October. When I did 4, it was all business cards, so they didn't affect my personal credit. I really wasn't worried about it. But I'll do 2 cards now, and then I typically wait 5-6 months before I do more cards. When I first was rolling, I would probably do 1 or 2 now, and then I would wait 3 or 4 months. Now I'm up to 4, 6, 7 months. But as you'll sooner or later, at least you do like me, you'll think you got all the cards you want, and it'll just, your credit the age will build itself. So just a lot of that stuff, just let it take care of itself. But one of the key words I'm looking in your comment is applying for a lot of credit cards. I would probably keep my applications down to no more than 5 to 8 a year. I wouldn't even do 8. I'd probably just say no more than 5 inquiries on your credit a year. To me, that's kind of pushing it. You may make other creditors and something come up and you really want their card and you can't get it because you've applied for too many in a short period of time. Hopefully that answers your question. Neo says, thanks. Hey, no problem, Neo. Glad I could answer your question. Maurice said, man, I was tempted to take that credit one 2000 lobby to raise my utilization, but I'll wait for better offers. I have 3 more months to hit that 6 month of credit history. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, Maurice, and that might be a good move, man, and I'm proud of you, because what you just did took a lot of discipline. And I think you hit me up in the comment on the video, and we were going back and forth today. That takes a lot of discipline. How many people can get offered any credit limit, $100, $200, $2,000, and decline it because they think there's better things on the horizon? Not many people can do that. So bravo, man. My hat's off to you. And the worst thing you can do is a credit offer. And I just went through this. A credit offer come up and you can't take advantage of it, especially from Chase, because you've applied for too many cards. So I think you made the right move, man. I really do. Now, another thing to keep in mind with that too, if Credit One offered you that $2,000 now, they're gonna offer it again. So if you don't get the right offers in the next couple of months, I would definitely look for another offer from Credit One. If you feel like it's time to take it, then take it. Hey, we got 12 people still in the house, man. Appreciate it. We're going 1 hour and 21 minutes. I'm about to shut this thing down. 24 thumbs up. I really appreciate it, man. Again, I'm just a little bothered. I'll probably be going live Friday because I hate being late, man. And it's just really irking me because I'm wondering how many people I lost by not being here at 7 as promised. Hey, remember, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel. If you are subscribed, I really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Slap that thumbs up as you head out if you haven't already done so. Share the Points Blank Travel channel. I'm not saying share this live stream. Some people don't want to watch 1 hour and 20 minutes. Share it with your family, friends, and loved ones. I haven't checked because I jumped up out of the bed like the house was on fire. I haven't checked prior to me taking a nap. 688 subscribers. I'm really trying to hit 1,000 by the end of the month. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. Is it possible? It's possible, but it's going to take a lot of work, and it's going to take a lot of work not just from me. It's going to take work from the people that take the time to view the videos and check out the live stream. So definitely tell. When I say share it with your family and friends, I'm not saying necessarily go and click on the video and share it to their phone. Tell them about it, man. Hey, I know this guy that's talking crazy, but he has knowledge on credit or whatever. He likes to have fun. However you want to explain it. I don't care how you explain it, but just tell them about it because my goal is to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of November. And as I always say, if I don't make it, I'm going to shoot for the moon. If I don't make it, I'm going to be amongst the stars. I'm going to be amongst you guys. I'm still going to be doing what I do, but hopefully we'll make it, man. I really appreciate the support, man. Without you guys, there would be no Points Blank Travel. I just really appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the people that take the time to view the videos, especially people that take time to comment, because I watch a lot of videos and I don't comment. I'm starting to like them more now that I have my own channel, but I don't even comment that much. Jamal Case, glad to have you in the house, my brother. It says, so I'm paying off my student loans, and I notice anytime I pay a loan off, my credit score goes down a few points. What's the best method to avoid dropping my credit score every time I pay off a loan? You know, I've never experienced that. I have heard of this, Jamal, from a few different people. I've never experienced paying off a loan and my credit score dropping. I've never experienced it, so it's kind of hard for me to expand on that. I will reach out to a couple other YouTubers and do some research myself, but I guess because I don't have a lot of loans, I have an auto loan and a personal loan, but I've never, I pay off an auto loan and my credit score tend to go up somewhere between 7 and 15 points. But I've yet to pay off a loan, and I have never had student loans, but I've yet to pay off a loan and my credit score go down. So I really want to look into that, man, and get back to you. Hopefully, shoot me an email with your email address at pointsblanktravel@gmail.com, or if I see you in another live stream, I'm going to definitely answer that question. But shoot me an email with your contact information. I want to look into that, and I got a couple people I can reach out to. But hey, I've said my spiel. I've said shoot for the moon. If you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars. Subscribe to the channel. Tell people you know about it. If there are no further questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. Okay, hold up, man. Kelly says it could be possibly a thin credit file. Yeah, it could be the case, but if he's paying off a loan and if he's paying out every time he does it, then it can't be that thin of a file. But you might be right, Kelly. The accounts close every time I pay it off. I have like 10 accounts. Okay. Even though they close, they're still on your credit report. Every time I pay off a car loan, the account's closed, but it's still on my credit report for up to 10 years. So that can't be it. We just have to, I guess we got to come together as a group here and really research this, because that, even though it closed, it's still on your credit report, Jamal. It's still there. Anytime you pay off an installment loan, they're going to close it because there's nothing else to pay. But the actual report of you paying 72 times on time or 1,000 times on time, is that history is still going to be there. Oh man, we got new people coming into the house. We got 11 people in the house, 25 thumbs up, man. I really hate to leave a live stream with people just coming in. Again, I will be doing another live stream, and I'm starting to move around a little bit, man. I'm having flashbacks of my surgery recovery here. My butt's getting a little tired. I've been sitting here an hour and a half. I will be doing another live stream Friday or Sunday, if not both. Not sure what the topic will be just yet. I usually pick out the topic a day before or several hours on the day of prior to the live stream. So, or it might just be a get-together Q&A, man. Usually I talk about the topic, and then after that we get in the comments. We don't even talk about the topic anymore, so we really don't need a topic. I just like to have one to have some type of structure. I will be publishing a couple more videos in the next few days, and really excited to be back, man. Again, excited about going for this plateau of 1,000 subscribers, but I need your help, man. Spread the word, man. Spread the word. My whole agenda here is to get as much of this knowledge out to as many people as I can. And without any further ado, man, I hope y'all have a great evening. It's been real. It's been fun. I enjoy every time we do these live streams. I just hate being a little late. Again, I want to thank Felicia from Work to Live, Not Live to Work on shooting me that DM on Instagram. I didn't even have my ringer on. I don't even know how I heard it, but some kind of way I felt a vibration from my phone, which would happen to be in the bed, and jumped up, and I really appreciate that, man. But hope y'all have a great rest of the week, and I'll be coming at you soon, dropping even more knowledge. And until then, let me get some of this stuff off the screen. If there's no more comments and no more questions, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And with that being said,